Hello, welcome to ahareoverahill. I'm Hare, and today is a look back of how the past year was, and looking forward to next year, and all my plans and whatnot. So for the channel, has it been a perfect year over the past year? No, I've missed a number of video dates. I've changed the upload schedule a number of times. But going forward, um, and then other things, most of my other things in this past year has been ups and downs, and normally I try not to get my personal life involved on this channel because it's my personal life and whatnot. But I've had ups and downs in my personal life, including a metric boatload of weight gain. I am nearly I'm fluctuating between 280 and 290. Um, Commonly in that upper echelons in 285 to 290 throughout a singular day and whatnot. So, but what is next year going to be looking like? For the channel, much of the same. I'm still going to be doing looking at 3 videos a week. Um, I'm still gonna do Sunday, the Sunday playthroughs. I might be looking at increasing the overall playtime from. I've been aiming for maybe about a half hour, or maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter, depending on things. I might try to increase that as time goes on, but uh, at the moment it's just so I can get through games a little bit faster and in terms of the channel, and so I can get through a whole lot more of my game collection, in which I'll probably link that up there. Of the list is quite long and whatnot, so I'm wanting to get through that, and in part why I founded this channel. And I've been enjoying playing through Vadiata stories, so um, but with the same of that, and then it's Tuesdays, and either uh, this is a partial change, but it's either uh, it is Tuesdays, and then either Thursday or Friday. I might adjust depending on. Sorry, I'm looking. Depending on how things are going in that regard. So that's the big thing. It's mostly trying to make sure all my videos are getting out. But I might be changing between Thursday and Friday just to see how that affects the general analytics and whatnot. But beyond that, it's keeping up the whole 2 days of either magic content or whatever else I would like to produce, along with gameplay on Sundays. Um, Speaking of general content, um, over the past year, the big thing that, like I mentioned, was that uh, is that I was not actively keeping up with content. Sometimes I would literally produce a video the day that I uploaded it, and then ta-da! Here's the video. Um, and I produced it this morning, but I'm wanting to get away from that and start producing more, get an advance in some of my content. Yes, with Magic, it's a little bit difficult to actively do that, but with a lot of things, I am trying, and with a lot of general things, you want to do trends, but follow trends, so it's like you can't pre-record too much if you follow some general trends, but I've never been that much of a trend follower, but I want to pre-script a lot of things. Like, I am currently recording this on the 24th of December, and the way that I have things set up, I have almost every single video that I need up and uploaded to the 9th. I am wanting to start blocking up more of my time, so like so I can do like, okay, you sit down for a weekend, start getting and get like try to have a 2-week buffer or 2 or 3 week buffer worth of videos going up and out. So I'm not like constantly like, shit, I forgot to make a video for tomorrow. Let's try to speed rush something. And I have made a number of things like that. The big thing is, early on in this channel, I've mentioned it on a few live streams, that I want to make a series on Pokemon and my relationship to it. I like, with most of my things, I am completely unscripted. And with this series, I am not going for scripted, but I am going partial scripted. Like bullet points, things I want to cover and whatnot. And I am a personal idea and plan is to get that up and out. I want to get that actually done this year. I spent a year and a half like, I want to do this, and it's like I have gotten the first part scripted out, and I actually want to like, okay, I want to get all these scripted out so I can, and then I can record them and just, and obviously they would be taking up one of the Monday or Thursdays, one of my weekday slots for these videos. Yeah. And getting back into a personal plan, as I mentioned, I have gained a boatload of weight. Probably 2 years ago, I was like 60 pounds lighter. Like 50, 60 pounds lighter. I am wanting to walk on that. I am way too heavy. I'm granted. Could I be heavier? Oh yeah. But I'm at a point that it's like I'm like my joints are not liking me, so I'm just wanting to. I have a personal plan of just like, let's try to actually lose the weight this year. This coming year. And other personal things of like, I've made mistakes. I am covered in a boatload of debt, and I'm probably gonna maybe take a second job, and devote some of that in, because if like this channel is not bringing in any money at all, but this channel has always been a personal project. I've done it out of a personal hobby, out of personal enjoyment, and I I I don't expect to make money from this at all. But that's the thing. I enjoy it, and I made a plan for myself that like, I started this channel to get through my game collection. I'm probably nearing the point that with Radiata stories that it's like I'm like last time like there's been always been like, oh, I'll start it, then it's like drop it for months or weeks, months, years, and it's like, let me restart, and then it's like, shoot, I then I drop it. And I know I'm getting near the point that of like one when I first started playing it, probably in the late aughts, I got almost near a point right now that, and I'm like at a point that's like, no, I'm wanting. I know that there's a separation point in which I'm going to make a backup save, in which like, okay, at this split point, I'm going to follow this path here, then we'll track back to the split point and play off from that. But yeah, after all the other stories, I don't know what will happen. We are 24 episodes in, and I have 25 and 26 prepped and ready to go out. So, but yeah, that is what's happening with the channel in the future. It is going to be continuing with what is happening, and with there shouldn't be much differences. I might be starting to play around with thumbnails and whatnot, and beyond that, expect a series of Pokemon videos to eventually come down. It might crash my entire channel because some of you came for the magic content, some of you came for uh, uh, some of my movie reviews, but this is just a variety channel in that I do what I want to do, and what I want to do is make uh, do gameplay videos, make magic content. I want to make some content about a game series I love. So yeah, as always, people, leave a like, leave a comment, do the YouTube stuff. Um, I don't want this to become a job. This has always been a hobby. I do this for the fun of it. But this coming year, I fully plan of meeting all my goals and targets in terms of this channel. I shouldn't really be having any missed videos, and granted, at the beginning of the year, I was doing like 4 videos a week, then I shifted down, then I shifted back up, and 3 videos. With my planning of like trying to be at least a week or 2 in advance, everything should be working out. But yeah, as always, people, I'll see you later.